Have you ever wondered what shaped Mark Zuckerberg into the tech icon he is today? Our tale begins in the year 1984, in the small town of White Plains, New York, where Mark Elliott Zuckerberg first opened his eyes to the world. Even as a child, Mark wasn't like most kids. His fascination with technology and programming was evident from a young age. While other children were busy playing outside, Mark was engrossed in his computer, writing lines of code that would lead to his first software, Zucknet. Yes, you heard it right. Before Facebook, there was Zucknet, a simple messaging program that Mark built for his father's dental practice and home. In his teenage years, Zuckerberg's talents led him to the prestigious Phillips Exeter Academy. Here he was not just known for his programming skills, but also for his prowess in mathematics, astronomy, physics, and classical studies. His intellect and versatility won him numerous accolades, setting the stage for his future achievements. However, it wasn't all just academics and coding. Mark also had a knack for leadership, becoming the captain of the school fencing team. He was a true all-rounder, balancing his time between his love for programming and his other interests. In his high school years, his passion for computers and coding didn't wane. Instead, it flourished, leading him to create an intelligent media player named Synapse. This program caught the attention of major companies, including AOL and Microsoft, who expressed interest in acquiring it, and even tried to hire the young prodigy. But Mark had bigger dreams. He declined their offers, choosing to follow his own path. These formative years were crucial in shaping Zuckerberg's future. They were the foundation upon which he built his empire. They were the stepping stones that led him to Harvard University, where his journey towards creating Facebook began. From his early years, it was evident that Zuckerberg wasn't just another ordinary kid. But how did a Harvard student end up creating one of the world's biggest social networking platforms? Mark Zuckerberg's time at Harvard University was a critical period that set the stage for the birth of Facebook. A prodigious coder, Zuckerberg was not just another student whiling away in the hallowed halls of this prestigious institution. He was a visionary, constantly tinkering, constantly creating. During his sophomore year, Zuckerberg developed Course Match, a program that allowed students to choose classes based on the course selections of other users. This project was a testament to Zuckerberg's knack for understanding the potential of interconnected systems and his ability to harness the power of collective decision-making. Following Course Match, Zuckerberg launched FaceMash, a website that compared the attractiveness of two student pictures at a time, where users could vote on who they thought was hotter. Despite its controversial nature, FaceMash was a hit, garnering widespread attention across the campus. What made FaceMash stand out wasn't its superficial premise, but the underlying concept, a platform that leveraged user interaction and engagement. These two projects were the testing ground for what would eventually become Facebook. In his Harvard dorm room, Zuckerberg, along with a few friends, started working on a new platform, one that would allow students to create their own profiles, upload photos, and communicate with others. They called it the Facebook. The response was overwhelming. Within a month of its launch, over half of the undergraduate population at Harvard had signed up. The wildfire-like spread of Facebook didn't stop there. It soon expanded to other universities, crossing state lines and even national borders. The rest, as they say, is history. Facebook became a phenomenon, a revolution in the way we connect and communicate. It transformed our digital lives, redefined the concept of social networking, and made Mark Zuckerberg one of the most influential figures in the tech world. And so, from a Harvard dorm room, Facebook was born. So, how did Facebook evolve from a university network to a global phenomenon? Let's take a leap from the dorm rooms of Harvard to the bustling streets of every major city on Earth. From its inception, Facebook's expansion was rapid and relentless. Initially, it was exclusive to university networks, a virtual meeting place for students. But the vision was always larger. Soon the platform was opened up to anyone with a registered email address, breaking down the barriers and welcoming everyone into this new digital age of connection. The introduction of features like the newsfeed and the like button further revolutionized the way we interact online. The newsfeed curated a personalized stream of updates from friends, while the like button gave users a simple way to express approval or share interests. These features not only made Facebook more interactive but also more addictive. But Facebook didn't stop there. In an attempt to broaden its horizons even further, it acquired Instagram in 2012 and WhatsApp in 2014. These acquisitions not only diversified Facebook's portfolio, but also solidified its position as a dominant player in the social media landscape. Now let's talk numbers. By the end of 2012, the same year it went public, Facebook had over 1 billion active users. That's 1/7 of the world's population. This exponential user growth led to Facebook's initial public offering, or IPO, in 2012, one of the biggest in tech history. But amidst all these milestones, it's important to remember that Facebook was never just about the numbers. It was about connecting people, breaking down barriers, and creating a global community. And in that, it succeeded phenomenally. Today, Facebook is more than a website. It's a part of our everyday lives, influencing how we communicate, share, and connect. Facebook wasn't just a website anymore, it had become a global community. But with great power comes great responsibility, right? Indeed, this adage rings true in the case of Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook. As the platform's influence grew, so did the controversies and challenges it faced. Among the most notable of these were issues surrounding user privacy. Privacy has always been at the forefront of concerns when it comes to Facebook. Critics have often argued that the platform collects far too much personal data, raising questions about how this information is used and who has access to it. In response, Zuckerberg has made strides to address these concerns, implementing stricter privacy controls and advocating for greater transparency in data usage. The Cambridge Analytica scandal, which broke in 2018, underscored these privacy concerns. Information of millions of Facebook users was harvested without consent, used to influence political campaigns. This scandal shook the foundations of Facebook, prompting widespread calls for greater regulation. Yet, Zuckerberg did not buckle under the pressure. Instead, he faced Congress, articulating his commitment to user privacy and outlining measures to prevent such breaches in the future. Then there's the issue of fake news. In the age of information, misinformation can spread like wildfire, and Facebook has been a conduit for this. The platform has faced criticism for its role in disseminating false information, particularly during election periods. In response, Zuckerberg has launched various initiatives to combat fake news, including third-party fact-checking and improved algorithms to identify and remove misleading content. These controversies have certainly put Facebook under intense scrutiny, testing the mettle of its founder. But Zuckerberg has shown resilience in the face of these challenges, demonstrating a willingness to learn from mistakes and take necessary corrective actions. His dedication to improving the platform despite the hurdles illustrates his commitment to the Facebook community. Even in the face of adversity, Zuckerberg stood firm, striving to rectify the mistakes. But who is Mark Zuckerberg outside of Facebook? Mark Zuckerberg, the man who revolutionized social networking, leads a life that is both intriguing and inspiring outside of his professional realm. Despite the fame and fortune, he maintains a surprisingly simple and modest lifestyle. He's known for his gray t-shirt and jeans uniform, a choice he says allows him to focus his energy on more important decisions. Beyond the world of technology, Zuckerberg cherishes his family life. He's a devoted husband to Priscilla Chan, a pediatrician whom he met during his time at Harvard, and a doting father to their two daughters, Maxima and August. Intriguingly, Zuckerberg has shown a keen interest in learning Mandarin. He's not only studied the language diligently, but has even conducted multiple public Q&A sessions in Mandarin, demonstrating his commitment to personal growth and cultural understanding. But perhaps what's most striking about Zuckerberg's personal life is his dedication to philanthropy. Alongside his wife Priscilla, he launched the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative in December 2015. This philanthropic organization focuses on advancing human potential and promoting equality, with ambitious goals in areas like education, science, and advocacy. In a bold display of generosity, Zuckerberg has pledged to donate 99% of his Facebook shares, valued at billions of dollars, to the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative during his lifetime. This monumental pledge has set a new standard for philanthropy in the tech world, demonstrating that Zuckerberg's vision for a better world extends far beyond the realms of Facebook. Despite the controversies and challenges that have marked his journey, Zuckerberg's commitment to his family, continuous learning, and making a significant social impact remains unwavering. His life provides a compelling example of how success can be coupled with humility and a sense of social responsibility. Despite his status as a tech billionaire, Zuckerberg remains grounded and committed to making the world a better place.